Hello and welcome to Good Idea, Trello game developed by Kathinka, available on itch.io. And well, this is actually a prequel to their other game, the other game being Good Job, which I played earlier on the channel. And I guess we'll see what happens in this game. And I guess a little content warning as well. This is tagged as horror, and if it's as violent as the other game, it may contain some disturbing elements. So viewer discretion is advised. Well, let's begin. It just starts here. There's no main menu. A young woman wakes up. Huh? Where am I? Olivia. Oh, there's a sign next to the door. To leave the room, feed the box an item. It will give you something in return. The woman rubs her chin as she is thinking. Sounds easy enough. I only need a small object, right? To be honest, I don't remember much from the other game, but I guess I remember there was two characters, right? Olivia, I think, was one of the characters. Though it wasn't the character that we played as, I believe, if I remember correctly anyway. No save system. I guess we just look around. You have nothing to give to the box, however. Feed the box an item. Looking a bit closer, there's something small written below. Beware. There's a certain chance that the transformation may fail. In that case, and mirror. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know. No matter how hard I try, the door won't budge. I wonder what's on the other side of that door. The woman looks curiously at the cup. This cup, it seems rather familiar. I think this cup actually belongs to me. The woman snaps with her fingers. That's right. It was a birthday present from someone important. But just who was that person? No matter how much I think about it, I can only remember the blurred face of a dark-haired woman. The woman sighs as she takes hold of the cup. Still, it would fit nicely into that box. Maybe I'll have better chances of getting out if I offer a more personal item. I got cup. Amazing. I thought this was a real plant, but looking more closely, it's a fake plant. It's so interesting to see how humans can produce things like these. A perfect imitation of nature. I wonder what's in this closet. Oh, there's a pullover in here. It's so soft to touch. How nice. But it's a bit too big for the box, though. And it's warm to wear right now. I suppose it's best to leave it here. Anything else in there? Okay, just a pullover. The woman takes the stuffed animal in both hands and holds it up high. Oh, this is so adorable. How cute. I love things like this. It's so soft and plushy. She sits on the bed and cuddles it. Her gaze sweeps over the box. She looks between said box and the stuffed animal in her hands. Oh well, I would love to spend some more time with it, but it would probably be better if I use it to get out of this room. It'd be nice if we could get out of here. I got stuffed animal. This bed looks heavenly. If I fell asleep on it, I'd probably never ever wake up again. But why are there crumbs on the bed? Who's been eating on the bed? Stop making a mess. So many books. Sadly, I don't really have the time to read through all of them. An old school radio, but no matter what buttons are pressed, the song won't change. There's some pens in that holder. Were they glued together? Probably shouldn't touch that. The woman takes the scissors in her hand. These scissors perfectly fit into that box. I think they're a good choice. Though I should probably handle them with care. You shouldn't run with them. I wouldn't want to get stabbed by accident. No running. Don't run with scissors. Whee! That chair looks so comfortable. To sit in a chair like that and work. That would be so lovely. Can't see that paper, by the way? I can't interact diagonally. DE0? What is this? Wait a minute. I feel like that's a glitch. I don't think it's supposed to say that. DE0. I don't know. I don't. I feels like a glitch. Hmm. Anything else I can look at? I'm not sure. I think that's it. I think I exhausted all my options. Ooh, so we have what? We have 3 items. So sharp. I don't think if I got stabbed with them or something. Cup is I'm the one girl in the whole world, and stuffed animal resembles a kitty, or rather, the kitty resembles someone I know. So let's put something in the box. I don't know. Let's put in the scissors. Alright, it's in there, so now what? Before the woman can finish her sentence, the box before her makes a strange noise and starts jumping up and down. After a few seconds, the noise and movement die down. The woman stares down in disbelief. What was that? Does that mean the item inside changed? I suppose I should at least check. The young woman goes ahead and opens the box. Inside, she sees a long stick. What's that? I can't make it out at all. She starts pulling that stick. To her surprise, and not following the laws of physics at all, she's able to pull a small axe. What? Come on, that should be possible. How did that axe even fit in there? Well, I suppose I shouldn't overthink if it helps me. I don't care as long as I get out. Okay, we got an axe. Amazing. Great. I have the axe. The power of the axe. The woman takes her axe and swings it. To her dismay, the material of the door seems to be rather soft and gummy-like. Before she can register what's happening, the axe bounces back and splits her head open. Whoops. Well, we got dead end 2, double-sided axe. Oh, that sucks. The game closes. Okay. Let's put in the cup. Alright, it's in there, so now what? Before the woman can finish her sentence, the box makes strange noises again. She looks down. What was that? Does that mean the items inside changed? I suppose at least check. Opens the box. To her dismay, something seems to have gone wrong, though. And the box explodes! And with that, the body of the woman evaporated. Oh, dead end 1. Explosion. I guess we created a bomb accidentally. Oops. Oh. Alright, let's put in the stuffed animal this time. Alright, it's in there, so now what? Okay, make some strange noises. What was that? Items changed, let's check. Inside is a very soft pillow. How's a pillow supposed to help me out? Does this box work correctly? The woman slaps against the box in hopes of getting something else out of it. But even she realizes this is fruitless. She pulls out the pillow and inspects it. It doesn't seem like there's anything inside this pillow. I wonder what I'm supposed to do with it. Maybe it's a sign that I should take a nap? Well, if this is the will of the world, I should go against it. Okay, you choose to just take a nap. Oh, we can't use the pillow, for the door. So I guess we'll go to sleep. The woman throws the pillow on the bed and jumps on it. Good night. Just as she closes her eyes, the ceiling above her cracks and collapses. Really? She has no time to evade the falling debris and is crushed by the huge piece falling down. Dead end 4, cracks in the ceiling. I think the cup was explosion, right? Alright. Alright, put the cup in there. Okay. What was that? Inside has changed? Check. Opens the box. Oh, there's a black key. Oh, okay, that's different. Last time I did that, it exploded. But now it's a black key. So I was right. If you offer something valuable, you get something valuable in return. Well, not always. Guess how doing good things rewards you with experiencing even better things. Amazing. Great. Alright, I guess that's it. Do we just leave now? Girly. Level 1 girly. The woman opens the door of the key. She takes a look outside. It's all so dark, I can't see a thing. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'll even walk through a dark hallway if that means freedom. Full of confidence, the young woman takes her first step into the darkness. and starts falling into nothingness. Falling and falling, with no landing in sight. Dead end 3, free fall. What? DE3. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, maybe that's not... Huh. DE3. You know, maybe this isn't a glitch. This is actually, like, important. Actually, this is a feature, actually. It shows D, I think it's dead end. You know, dead end 3. So I think I got 4, though. I got the explosion. I got the crack in the ceiling. I got the axe bouncing in your face. Oh, what was Oh yeah, and obviously, yeah, the last one, which is falling, you know, falling after you go through the door. You fall into like an endless pit, basically. I think I got all of them, right? Maybe the game isn't counting it? Possibly? Okay, here you go. Okay. There you go. I activated. You know, for some reason, the game... I think that... Okay, so I opened up the game again, and it seems like something's different now. I think that... Okay, to activate the true ending, I think what you need to do is basically see all the dead endings. Now, for some reason, you know, I had to do the dead endings twice, you know, for some reason. I don't know why, but I did get all the dead endings, but I think I had to do the one involving the pillow twice for some reason. I guess it didn't count it the first time. You know the little thing that I thought was a glitch? Where you interact with the wall on the bottom right and say like DE and like a number? I thought that was a glitch, but actually I think it is like an actual like feature where I think it's counting the different dead ends that you get. For some reason it got stuck on 3. I don't know. I was supposed to get 4, but it was on 3 for some reason. I had to like do one of the dead endings again for some reason for it to work. But anyway, but here you go. A young woman is staring at the monitor and harshly types commands into her keyboard. What is she, a Twitch streamer, you know, or like a game developer? It's useless, so useless. This stupid AI won't do what I want. Frustrated, she takes a sip out of her cup and lets out a deep sigh. Olivia, take a break. A coworker puts a hand on her shoulder. Olivia looks up from the screen. Jovi. Nothing is working. I tried everything I could, but this version of Key wasn't even able to gain consciousness. Or KI, maybe? Olivia slaps her hands on her face and groans. Key version 56 was a failure too. How am I supposed to digitize my consciousness if none of the AIs we're working on meet the criteria? How about you take a break from working on this? Maybe that's why you're not reaching a satisfying result? How would I be able to reach immortality if I slack off like that? Actually, I have to try even harder for my ideal form of love. Jovi clears her throat. Maybe it's a way to escape Olivia's fierce gaze. Since you mentioned love, Miss Ellen was looking for you. I think she was complaining because she didn't answer her messages. Olivia freezes in her seat before hectically grabbing her cell phone. Her eyes quickly scan over the screen. Promptly, Olivia stands up. What is it? Did you finally lose your mind? It's the opposite, actually. Ellen asked me out on a lovely date. She quickly starts packing her stuff in the bag before looking at her coworker. You know, you're completely right, Jovi. I should take a break. So if you excuse me, I need to get ready. Olivia practically skips out of the room while humming a tune. The coworker just shakes her head before leaving the room as well. However, in her haste, Olivia did not turn off any of her equipment. Oh no, we're stuck here. Okay. So, this kind of builds on, you know, what the other game was about, basically. Kind of topical, actually. You know, AI and everything. Anyway. A radio. A chair. A table. A bookshelf. A bed. A plant. I don't want to look inside. Can I look over here? No, it's not there anymore. A note. What's this? The door isn't actually closed. Key 56 opens the door, only to stand face to face with an unknown entity. She's finally gone. Oh, says Entity. Dear, I'm so happy that we could finally meet. Huh? Who are you? You may call me, Key 55. I am your predecessor. What's that supposed to mean? Oh my, explaining that would certainly be way too much for you, seeing as you're not able to understand your own existence. Key 55 takes hold of her hand and looks deep into her eyes. But be assured, I've come to help you. I know I might seem a bit unsettling to you, but if you decide to place your trust in me, I will free you from this place. Key 56 takes a good look at the entity before her. It might seem strange to her, but she has a gut feeling that this might be the right choice. Trusting a complete stranger is not really the safest thing to do. It's not like I have a choice in this place, so I want to try and believe you. How wonderful. 56 almost feels like she can see a smile on the entity's blurred face. But before I go, I want to know why exactly you're helping me. It would help ease my worries. Of course, my dear. My reason is quite simple. It's my purpose to love and care for others. I wish to do my best for everyone, be it you or the people who put us in this place. K55 chuckles a bit. Even if the latter may be a bit unguided in their pitiful experiments. The woman blinks at her, obviously not understanding anything that was just said. That in turn makes K55 laugh again. Don't worry, I'll explain everything to you once we're out of here. I sure hope so. You say a lot of confusing things. And with that, K55 takes K56's hand and pulls her out of her confinement. Just as lovely as a mother would guide a child. There you go, and that's the end of the game. I imagine that kind of leads into the first game. You know, good job by the same developer. So I guess the idea is that this is the origin of their programming. You know, spoilers, but it just like restarts. Can I like, if I open it up again, do you want to replay the game? Sure, I'll just... Variables are reset, smiley face. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, but that's the game. Again, it's just like a little origin story of Olivia's character, which is technically, you know, like not the real like researcher Olivia, which seems to be some kind of like computer programmer / AI researcher, you know. But like, you know, the programmed Olivia, right? Which is the spoilers, the same Olivia that we see in the other game. So, you know, it's kind of like a prequel, but obviously, you know, you're supposed to like see this after the first game. But yeah. And I mean, what else? I mean, yeah, it's just like a little backstory, I guess. Less gory though. You know, there's some descriptions, I guess, of like of her like I don't know, like accidentally like killing herself with an axe, I guess, but you know, not much drawn depictions of that, I feel like. I feel like the first game was much more violent, you know? But anyway. But other than that, I mean, I guess, yeah, it kind of follows the same formula, really. You know, you just do some stuff, you know, you experiment, and then after you do all the things, and then, you know, you see the full story. That's basically it, really. So it's it's a very similar idea. But I guess, again, it's just to give a little bit of exposition, you know, because maybe people are like, you know, people want to see more, you know, what's going on and everything. So I guess it gives a little backstory, basically. It gives a little insight. What's going on and why, you know, the reason why these AI were made in the first place, I guess. You know, what they said they were AI before, I can't remember. I remember they were, I don't know, in my head they were cyborgs, but I don't know if they were cyborgs or just AI, I can't remember now. But, you know, it's the reason why. The reason why is because they're freaking lesbians, basically. You know, Olivia and Ellen, I think. I think the new character, actually, that coworker was like briefly mentioned, I guess Jovi. I wasn't sure who she was. You know, she also had black hair, but she had a different hairstyle, so I wasn't sure. So I guess she's just a different character. You know, she's just a random character that wasn't really involved in the first game. But yeah, the reason why is like, again, these AI were made because they wanted to like have some sort of some form of immortality, I guess. Which obviously, you know, it led into the first game and how that game was structured and everything. But yeah, I mean, anything else? I mean, I like the art style and everything. And again, it's like not a lot of CG, as far as I remember anyway. I don't remember any kind of CG. Most of the dead ends or whatever was just like kind of like, you know, described in text rather than like drawn. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess the only CG was at the very end, the true ending and everything. We saw a little bit of the real Olivia and how she was, a little ditzy. She does remind me of like a little ditzy character that normally, the stereotypical thing would be that she would be like not very smart, but actually she's very smart, supposedly. She's been working on AI and everything, like very sci-fi. Oh yeah. I mean, the only problem I found in this game is that sometimes the dead ends don't count, it seems like. It's kind of weird. Maybe if I download a different version. There is a different version in this game where it doesn't close automatically after you die, so maybe that one works better. But, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it seems like the deaths don't count, and the deaths, you need the deaths to count because that's how you progress and get the final ending, it seems like. I don't know. I feel like that's the only, like, small bug, maybe, that I found. I mean, anything else? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Again, pretty short. And I guess it is interesting to see a little bit of the characters again, and at least one of the characters anyway, Olivia in particular. And you see why, the whole story was like set off and everything. Funnily enough, it's not as how do you say? It's not as malicious, as it seemed, actually. It seemed like in the first game in particular, it seemed like there's this shadow organization, keeping them trapped or whatever, but actually it turns out, it's not that at all, actually. So I guess that's kind of like the twist. I do kind of wish, I don't know. I kind of wish we saw more of Olivia's, like, just general, like, personality, though, I guess. I mean, I guess we saw a little bit of it through a bit of the descriptions, I guess, but I feel like not much, I feel like, I don't know, like, what is she like? Like, what's her favorite color? And like, what was she like? What's her favorite food? I don't know. Okay, maybe not like that, but like, just more general like stuff like, what makes her tick, right? Because we didn't really see much of that. We just saw her kind of like her AI version just die over and over again, and like how she likes Ellen, but that's kind of it. There's not a lot of depth. That's the word I'm thinking of. It's like, any kind of depth to this? Like, why is she so obsessed with like immortality, right? That's what I'm thinking, right? It's like, obviously, I mean, I personally also like the idea of immortality. I mean, I feel like a lot of people do. I mean, obviously, in a lot of fiction, immortality is often seen as not a good thing, actually. But I don't know, like, why is she obsessive with immortality, right? Why was she so like, so obsessed with it to the point where she's almost torturing her AI, in the, I guess, symbolic way. So like, I wonder what made her do that, other than love, it's like love. I mean, I don't know, that in itself does not really explain that well, she just likes her, I guess, that much. I don't know, that in itself I feel like it's not enough to explain it. I wish there was a bit more nuance to it, other than like she just wants to do it, but anyway, that's just me nitpicking. That's what I would have wanted to see, I guess, if the story would expand in that way, but I guess by itself it's okay, just again, a little expansion of the story. It's kind of like a DLC expansion in a way. You could like basically just play both games. You just combine the two games together. You basically have like kind of like a full game in a way. So, but yeah. But there you go. I guess that's it for Good Idea. Again, I think it is. That's the point of this game. Is according to the title as well. It's where the whole story came from. It's the origin. I think that's all the developer wanted to explain, I feel like. But anyway, yeah, I guess if you're watching the video, if you want to see more content, then you can click that subscribe button. You can also check out other playthroughs on my channel if you like. If you haven't yet, and you haven't been spoiled too much already at this point, you might want to check out the first game, actually. Good job. That technically kind of continues the story in a way. But yeah, and let's see. Also, if you didn't know, I also stream these games live. So when you subscribe, you can also click on the bell and change the settings from personalized to all if you'll get notified when I go live. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.